Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial with my palette that I came out with PUR Cosmetics. If you guys didn't know, which you may have, you've heard me talk about it, seen it, I don't know, we'll see. I came out with a double-sided pressed pigment palette with PUR Cosmetics. One side is the neutral shades that you can see here. My palette is beat up because I use it every day. And then I've got the colorful side here as well. So I am going to be doing a look with the colorful side today. I have already done one that I kind of mixed both sides. So I did the neutral and the colorful in a more wearable way with like a colorful wing and a very neutral eye. I'm gonna link that up here. And then I also did one where it's like a chit chat get ready with me style video of my most worn shades. I will say that I get so much use out of these three shades. I created them to be the wearable shades that I live for and just like can't get enough of. So that is all three of these Camelot, Copper Boxes, and B. And today I'm gonna be doing one with the colorful side. So if you guys are interested in seeing those other two videos, I'm gonna have them linked up here. I am gonna just hop right in and start doing a look. I think today I wanna do like a warm tone. I wanna add a little bit of like the oranges, maybe a little bit of the red and like some purple and browns. I just want it to be like a really grungy sort of like warm tone, but like add some pops of color in there as well. But I don't want it to be like a cut crease whatsoever. I don't want this to be super clean. I want it to be mostly just like lid shades and a swipe of shimmer in the center. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. And I'm gonna be wearing the lovely lashes today. I also came out with 2 sets of lashes with PUR Cosmetics, and I am gonna be using those today. So if you guys did get any of this collection, I wanna do some tutorials ahead of time so that you guys know maybe some looks that you can create with it. I haven't done very many yet. I've been taking a little bit of time break from social media just to enjoy being pregnant. Honestly, that's how I am feeling right now. I had a little moment the other day where I was talking to my husband about the fact that I am 22 weeks pregnant as I'm filming this right now. And I feel like it has passed me by. Like I haven't gotten to experience a lot of the joys of it. You know, COVID makes it be a lot of like stuck in the house time. And it's been really interesting how I don't feel like I've gotten a lot of time to sit back, read all my books, enjoy all the stuff. So I know my content's been a little less lately, but it's mostly because behind the scenes, I'm really just trying to like prepare to be a mom. And there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of like books I'm reading, and we're gonna take a childbirth class online. And there's a lot of things like that. So that's why it's kind of like, you might think like, why aren't there more tutorials? It's not because I've been seeing so many reviews and tutorials of this. Such a cool feeling to see people using the palette. There's definitely gonna be stuff coming up. So I'm thinking what colors I want to go with today is I want to do the Am I Orange shade, and then I also want to do a little bit of the purple, maybe some blue. I want to keep it in that spectrum, but I want the crease area to be like the warmth, and then I want to have the lid be more of the cool tones. So I'm going to dip into the shade Am I Orange from this side of the palette here, and I'm taking that on a fluffier blending brush. And these shades are very softly pressed. I don't know if you can see like the level of kick up. So do keep that in mind if that is something that you got. I've already primed my lids with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I set them with a little bit of powder just so that there's no like grabbing or tugging. So I'm gonna start with this off in my crease. And these have a lot of pigment because they are pressed pigments. So if you want it to be more soft, you really should just do like the slightest little dip in and then build it up, because you can go in full pigment on these, but you're gonna get a lot of bang for just like a tiny little bit. So this is the Am I Orange shade. I'm gonna mix a little bit of Flavor Town in, which is the red right above it. And I think I'm gonna flip the other side of the palette and grab this shade here, which is Told You, because I wanna tone this down a little bit to be like a little more warm, but not so vibrant, because this right now is really, really vibrant. And I want it to almost seem like a warm toned brown shade, but I think if I add that, yeah, that's good. I think I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush right now. I'm gonna switch over to this one, which is the Colourpop E19 brush. And it looks dirty because, well, frankly, it is. I cleaned it off with my color switch, but I didn't like do that much to it. I've obviously already got my base down as well. I just wanted to focus on the eyes for this video. And I think I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Dandelion on this side just to really like warm up that orange shade on the outer portion. Okay, and I'm not gonna cut the crease or anything like that. I am just gonna go in and dip into the shade Tribute in the palette, which is this purple shade. And I think I'm gonna mix that in with a little bit of Hurtful, which is this blue down here. I really just want that there to be like sort of a cool toned lid. And these colors will mix really prettily. Really beautiful, apparently. This color will mix really pretty with the reddish orange shades. These look really nice when you put them together. It's like that sunset eye color, but not like overkill, you know. And I'm taking this is a Morphe M456 brush, but you can use any little flat kind of packing brush right here, and I'm just packing it onto the lid. I can't even tell you how exciting it is for me seeing people use this palette and seeing people like it, and the reviews that I've seen of it. Man, it is just such a cool feeling. I cannot even tell you, to see people using something that I've spent so much time on and really like liking the shades and talking like really positively about the formula. The formula was something that I absolutely agonized over. I had them send me so many different ones so that I could test out and see which ones I really liked. And this is the one that I ended up with because I just found that it layers really well. And so I've seen a lot of people review this, and I have seen so much positive feedback in regards to the formula, and that makes me so happy, so happy, because I was really picky about it being really good. I'm just patting that lightly on the lid. See, purple just blends so pretty into that reddish orange shade. I just feel like it works so well. You will get some fallout. There's not a ton with this palette, even though it's pretty soft. I don't get like a ton of fallout. My nose is like looking so funky weird. I did my foundation beforehand, but it's just looking like, this is Cafe Disco. You can see the color of it here. It's like super shiny, like a whitish pinkish color. I think I might place a little bit of that in the center. I'm gonna tap it on slowly so that it gives that sort of barely there sparkle. I don't want it to be like just a stripe of shimmer, which it can be if you do that to it. You kind of, oh, it's so pretty. I wanna really blend out these edges a little bit better. That is so pretty. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for this part of the eye, and then I'm gonna kind of run those similar colors on the bottom. But that's it for the top. So I'm gonna actually finish that off, do the same thing on the other eye real quick, and then come back. I'm gonna finish off the bottom lashes. And that's it for this colorful look. I like looks like this that aren't, you don't need to be an expert with eyeshadow to do something like this. You just need to be able to blend these shades out in the outer corner here and kind of all over the crease, and then just pack it on. You don't have to be like expert at cutting a crease or anything like that. You just basically need to have a little bit of blending in that crease, and it's easy. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna toss on the Lovely lashes, which are the ones that I came out with PUR. I came out with two different ones. I came out with Can't Be Bothered lashes and Lovely, and I'm gonna use Lovely today, and I will be right back. All right, top of the eyes is done. This side looks lighter because my window is open over here. I could stand up and close it, but I don't want to get up. So what I'm gonna do now is work on the lower lash line. I am one of those people that I feel like an eye look just really isn't finished until the lower lash line is done, and that's just me. Some people are like, I love just like a top heavy. I like it too, but so what I'm gonna do is dip into Am I Orange and a little bit of Dandelion, and I'm gonna run those on the bottom lash line. I'm just gonna take them because I'm basically trying to connect it with the outer so that it just like all flows as one, you know what I'm trying to say? I did a look very similar to this. I think it was in 2018. Was it 2019? Whenever the Morphe Fluidity Foundation came out, whenever that was, I have no idea. But I did a look very similar to this and wore it to the event. To that in LA, I actually got flown down by Morphe. It's so funny. I've never worked with them in my life. I've never worked with them since. I didn't talk to anyone when I went on the trip. They flew me down, and Zach brought us to the event, and that was like, it was so weird. Like, I mean, I thought it was fun and really cool, and it was a great event, but it was so like, I have never like talked to a single person at Morphe, like ever. There was like this whole trip, they flew us down for this event, and I was like thinking like, why? And I guess just to be there, because it was just like, I went and then I came home, and I didn't even ever get the Fluidity Foundation. So it was just so, it was so random. Great. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed the event, but it was just so random. Like, still to this day, I'm like, why did you bring me? Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of Flavor Town, run that under. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of Tribute, the purple, just so that there is all of those colors tied in together. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on. I think I'm gonna use a purple liner for this. This is the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner, and this is in the shade Piggybank. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's what the color looks like there. Really vibrant. I'm gonna put that on my lower waterline, just to tie that kind of purple in. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of Cafe Disco, which is that same light shade that we put on the inner portion of the eye, and I'm gonna put that right on the inner corner, just to brighten up right here. All right, simple, and I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that shimmer shade too, and just put it right here on the bottom. I love continuing it on the lower lash line. Some people don't like a shimmery lower lash line, but I just think it looks so pretty. I love this eye look. This is pretty. All right, now I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna be using the NYX On The Rise mascara. All right, and this is the final look. All right, and this is the final look. I love it so, so much. I feel really pretty in this. It's really vibrant, but it's not too overkill, at least for me. I mean, I like it a lot, but I love a good colorful eye look. And this was really easy to do. Again, you don't need like a ton of precise skill to do something like this. There's no cut crease. It's literally just blend throughout the crease, pat the color on, swipe in the center, and that's it. And I absolutely love it. I feel so pretty in this, and I feel like so vibrant, and it just really suits the day because it's like an absolutely lovely day outside. And I hope you guys like this look. If you do, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this tutorial and that it was somewhat helpful for you, and I will see you at my next video. Bye!